Yeah, I just sent it, and I'm just waiting on you, Shot. I already yeah. If you go to well, it might not be broadcasting right now at the screen that I'm at. I'm gonna back out. No, no, nothing had been said yet that I had seen, but that was a couple hours ago. I don't know. That could have changed by now. No, because Lamar probably isn't going to play this week now. Like he, they've kind of backed off whether or not he was going to play. Yes, we have the last two games of the season. As long as Baltimore loses this week to the Packers, which is likely, the Packers are fucking beastly right now. Um, hmm. Yeah, just go to your friends list and click on me and go down to something else. But you'll see it come up with the video next to my profile. Olivia. I kind of thought you were too.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals.
God damn it, you always
and
win the
Los
fucking
Angeles
coin
Rams.
toss. I don't think I've won the coin toss against you yet.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL
I hate getting ball
is
first,
underway.
man.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Right, right. Like it changes the way that I have to run my first drive, and I don't like that. I didn't know I had that out of this playset.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They'll run for the first time.
Oh,
And he's up in
I didn't think my guy was going to pick up that block.
A good pickup of 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Good.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
There you go.
They'll toss it to Hunt. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries
I wish I
think
would
they
have
were
juked
missing in
instead
their
because it
loss
was too
last week.
slow.
They couldn't get him going on the ground.
If I'd have
Did you
juked,
get
I'd
the
have
same
probably gotten
feeling
more
I
yards.
did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On the counter, Hunt. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now, after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
11.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
On 2nd down now. It's Hunt.
Oh, what the hell did he try to
3
do
yards
there?
on the pickup. That's
Whatever
going to
it
set
was,
up
it
an
wasn't what I
interesting
did.
3rd and about 4 to
Just tried
go.
to truck stand.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only able to gain a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
Wow.
They must like the matchups they're
Oh,
getting.
they blew that whistle
And
early
he's
as
not
fuck.
going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kareem Hunt stops short of the
I'm a little
sticks.
pissed about
and
that.
this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first
I don't know if
drive
he'd
of
have
the
gotten there,
afternoon.
but they called that shit early as fuck.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Smith. We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2.
Sorry, was
As
that your
they've
own
got
switch,
it with
buddy?
a 1st and 10.
I rubbed his back and jumped up.
Now a give to Taylor. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now the pitch goes to
Oh, come on.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
I should have went
He's
for the
able
cut
to lower
stick
center
instead of the
gravity
fucking
and
hit
turn
stick.
his legs for a really nice pickup.
I should have known better than to try to go high.
Now Murray off play action.
Shit.
They'll roll him out right. And a throw right side.
Oh, I missed the tackle there. Fuck.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Your tight end was way wider open.
A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first on the scoreboard
now we
here
can.
this afternoon. Well, the game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
Yeah, I had man coverage
doubt
on your
about
tight
it.
end, and I
Almost felt
fucking
like
blew
they
that
were
shit.
just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Hocus pocus.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's
When I get
taken
the
down
chance, he's
right
getting
at the 20.
jukebox for sure.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second
I knew that
guess
took
when
too
you
long
don't
to get
get it
there.
on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Oh, come on!
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on
You know, that's a
downs.
first down for sure. You just fucking missed the throw.
First and 10,
Maybe.
Taylor now. And brought down, but not before they
Yeah,
get it inside
possibly.
the 10 to the 7. His
Doesn't
first
mean I'm
carry
happy
in their
about it.
second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Right.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front,
I guess I
but
shouldn't
how
have
about
thrown a
his
bullet
vision
pass
to
there.
find the holes, and he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
No. Oh, shit.
They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard.
That's
there,
actually
and
one
it's
of his
second
superstar
down.
abilities, is no
Tackling's
outsiders.
obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure
Yeah.
he doesn't get any further.
I
Did a
just
really
gave it
nice
to
job
him,
wrapping up
I just
and
gave
not
it to
letting
him
loose.
last night when we got off, when we were getting off. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to
Now
change this
from the
shit,
9,
please.
here's 2nd and goal. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The game says you
Partner,
do.
I know we're in a goal-to-go situation,
Yeah.
but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought.
I don't know for
Defensively, they're in a
certain.
prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing
The
themselves
power runs
to
are
them as
considered
well.
outside.
I
What?
wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try
There's a cat in the
throwing
movie,
it.
honey.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Damn.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
While we step aside, I'm going to step aside. They need a scrimp. Get a taquito and a popper.
Now, definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. Here's Murray. He'll get this off to Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to
I
get
didn't want
this
to return
across
that.
the
I was taking
20, but
me.
not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
We'll try this. I don't think it's going to go too well, but we'll try it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe
Ruggs
in my
didn't
defense.
win the battle
I
off,
can
didn't
afford
win
to
the,
go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what
He
happened.
didn't win off the line.
I do. I think that he had that in his
Battle
mind
step
going
for step
into
with
the
him off
game.
the
That I'm
line.
going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he'll get this one underneath to Hunt. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. On the delay, here's Hunt.
Come on.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they go play action now. Burrow steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Burrow, he's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you
battle's
sit
good.
on
I
the
ain't
ball
scared.
going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
On 3rd down, Burrow gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. They run for it with Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Burrow doesn't have the arm to put it out there.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow.
Oh,
And this pass
should have fucking
broken
done
up.
there.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So 4th down coming. We still haven't seen a punt yet. At least here, they're in a reasonable spot to go for it.
This I can understand. Some of the others, not so much.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now the up man has it. It's and the gamble pays off. They get the first. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another.
I don't know what
1st
the
and
wind
10.
is, but I don't think I'm in field goal range.
A carry here for Hunt. And he's going to get this inside
And now.
the 30. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46.
Fuck. Oh, it's in there. All
And
right.
this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know
Yeah,
payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half,
I didn't get the accuracy right. If I'd have gotten the accuracy right,
felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with
I aimed it right, but did not kick it right.
Special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On first down, it's Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. He'll have another first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And able to get it down, but he does reach the 5.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Here's Taylor again.
Couldn't get out there.
This one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude.
Well, at least you couldn't eat up the whole quarter doing it.
Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Well, yeah, but if you'd had the whole field to work with, you'd have been able to run more clock. Right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Right.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Like, it doesn't matter what happens this drive. I have to score a touchdown. If I don't, then, you know, it doesn't, nothing else matters anyway. Whether he scored or not, I needed a TD here. So, fuck it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
No.
Go ahead and get
Field goal.
and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
The announcers are a little bit off. Brian, get down from there. Damn it.
To throw again on second down. Burrow, he's got a man. It's his fullback.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
No.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Oh.
And the pressure
I was looking at other stuff.
The Cardinals get home
knew
for
I
the
should have
sack.
been looking at.
Tack McKinley. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Into the secondary, past the 40, as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
2 first downs up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He'll buy some
why didn't you fucking throw it? I guess I hit the wrong button.
Tack McKinley picks up his second
square,
sack of the afternoon.
Circle.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Right.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. And a slant hold in by Ruggs. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schwartz. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Where's that play?
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on
My
EA
fans are
Sports.
booing me for not running up another play. They're probably not wrong.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. They're going to try
good
screen.
coverage.
It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
Did you advance your week
playing keep away?
At the end of finishing up your stuff?
Touch the ball.
Then we can both just advance after the game, and it's next week.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Yep, I know.
On once more with Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Well, it's caught on the right side of Smith. Now the result here, a pick
that was my middle linebacker.
Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively.
He's the one that had fucking 5 interceptions
well, right?
at the end of the week 2 game.
Under 20 points.
And the computer played the defense for week 2.
They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
Ah, fucking over in the route.
That's Gardner.
God damn.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Taylor is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Ryan, stop, buddy. Stop.
This one now,
you tired?
Charles,
Come here.
you'd have to think
Can I pick you up?
over.
I would agree
Can
with
I pick
that
you up?
because this offensive line, they've been
tired.
physical
Come
from
here.
the first snap of the game, and it's
Come
taken a
here,
toll
buddy.
on this defense. And it was never
I
more
hold you.
evident than on that play right there.
Yes, I'm bouncing.
They continue to
I'm
move
bouncing.
the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Right.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Scheme fits are a pretty big deal too. Having as many players that are scheme fits as you can is
He'll get it up past the 20
pretty
to
important.
about the 22.
Brian is stealing all of Amber's pillows in an attempt to get her up.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Oh, well, that was a good
I
run.
think they want to start
Outside
getting
of my
back
first
into this
drive,
game.
I haven't had
It
a
behooves them to
good
get
run
better
like
on
that.
first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
11 MT tight. 11 MT tight.
They'll run with Hunt. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll bring up fourth down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups.
Gun. Got. 180.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Wide open receiver complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Here's Burrow.
That isn't what I thought he was going to do with it.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
Really?
Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
I hate it when I look in a playbook expecting something and don't find it.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11.
Burrow will throw.
I had to come back for that.
It's Schwartz.
Here we go.
So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
12.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's going to have a Rams first down as good running gets him to about the 44. First down, here's Burrow. And he will find his man Ruggs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
11.
Again, it's Burrow on...
Oh, what the fuck? I wasn't anywhere near that button.
Junior.
As soon as I fucking threw the ball, I fucking,
Take over at their own 27.
my shit went back to my regular screen. I didn't even go anywhere near the PS
no doubt
button.
a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Stop. I love you, but you were irritating the shit out of me with that. Oh, buddy.
Oh, he tried to pitch it and the ball's loose.
And I can't even fucking get there with a guy right there.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second
There
quarter.
wasn't a whole lot of open receivers. It didn't help that I didn't hit the receivers when they were open. But there weren't a whole lot of open receivers or open running runs. It was a good game.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, Whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cards,
Yep.
It's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now.
Yep, that was huge. Yep. Yeah, I don't know if I would have gotten the first down or not, but goddamn, they definitely blew that shit early. I hate that shit. I don't know how hard the if X then Y programming can possibly be. If player's knee is down, the play stops. If the knee is not down, the play does not stop. I'm just going to blitz them all game. With 3 deep coverage over the top. I hate that. When you're like, damn, I was moving the ball, but I couldn't put it in the end zone. Wow, they still have me seated ahead of you. No, you're ahead of me in the playoff seeding. Somehow I'm ahead of you in the division race, but you're ahead of me in the playoff season. Either way, we're both sending. Either way, we're sending 3 teams to the playoffs this year. There's still enough games left that could change, but I don't know. Hey, buddy. You want to come sit with me? Yeah. You want to come cuddle with somebody that's awake? Come on. I'll help you. Want me to help you? I tickle the belly. Come here. Come sit with me, buddy. It's hard for me to pick you up like this. There we go. Oh, yes. Snuggles are so good. Yes. Snuggles from kids is so good. I'm going to play this game this week. Since, I should play the defensive side. I need more practice playing defense. I know when I fuck up on offense, but my defensive play calling is atrocious. Right. Um, it's a combination of things. It's about the type plays that you like to run. It's about okay, buddy, okay. Okay. Yeah, I set my flats at 0 too. Like that, you got to. It's a must. I was real lucky to get that to him when and where I got it to him. Um, that I think that was showing my tight end a bit of love because he is also an X factor. He's really good. But I if you play single player offline, you won't see that happen nearly as much. That's network lag. Um, Ain't a whole lot you can do about that when you're connecting to other players and they're trying to keep the integrity of this game. Games like games like shooters and stuff, you don't have nearly as many things interacting with nearly as many things so it beats on the network a bit. Um, on this, you have what, like 30 statistics for every player that's on the field. What's 30 times 22? You've got that many things working against each other, and that's just the individual players. That's not the ball trajectory and those equations and the wind effect on it and the different types of passes you could be throwing and um, there's a lot of shit the game's got going on that beats on the system a bit. Shooters, they're just able to be like, all right, well, let's make the graphics a little bit better and see how it runs. Let's make the graphics a little better, see how it runs. Make the graphics a little better, see how it runs. Oh, it's laggy. Back it off. Oh yeah, yeah. Cover three is kind of the is no, huh? Right, right. You can get plays underneath on the outside as long as you get it out there. Um, oh, fuck, we're gonna go for 5 offensive touchdowns because that's what I like to try to get. Damn, if Hartwell's a normal, then I'm gonna fucking start my other defensive tackle. Where the fuck is that guy starting? They're both young and both very good, but one I think is hidden. Oh shit. That defensive end that kept getting out there and stopping Taylor, he just got another point better. He's only 24 and he's a 90. And then, he has Stonewall, which is defenders with this ability will frequently prevent additional yardage gains while tackling. So he was just beating his fucking blocks out there, but he's he probably shouldn't have been. You might need a new tackle. Looking at his numbers, he's got a 96 for power moves, but his finesse moves are 72. Fifth ranked left end. Nice. I knew he was good, but I didn't know how good, you know? Oh, too many players getting a point. Too many players getting a point. Damn, Rug's getting a point too. I don't know for what. Oh yeah, there are plays that you could just run over and over on the computer and no problem. Damn, Ruggs is only the 8th ranked wide receiver. 97 overall, 99 speed, 99 acceleration, 96 catch, 97 catch in traffic, 94 spectacular catch, 93 deep route, 94 medium route, 96 release, 97 jump. And there are 7 receivers better than him. Holy shit. And 3 of them are probably between you and Oldacre's team. If not 4. Manage roster. Depth chart. What was I doing? Oh. Defensive tackle. I'm like, damn, I knew I wanted to change something, but I couldn't remember what. Oh, no. Oh, no, I guess that is who I want there. I could have sworn I drafted a guy. That must have been in the league with Oldacre. I did hit fucking, hit 4 hidden players out of my top 5 draft picks in the league with Oldacre. It was nice, including the fucking 81 overall X Factor corner that I took first overall. Getting somebody that starts out in the 80s is so rare. Alright. Settings. Maybe I need to look at a different playbook. I could try to roll with that. They seem to be killing it. Chuck the ball all over the yard with the Chargers playbook. Ruggs has 16 touchdowns, and he didn't score in our game. He didn't score in either of our games, and he has 16 touchdowns.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot.
Yours has been low and then back up loud. The last couple days, it's been real nice and clear, though. Let me see. Party settings. I know they moved this shit in here. Microphone level. Is that better? Let me see. I can also just move the mic. How's that? Did you accidentally hit the volume on your headset? The last couple of days, you've been real nice and clear. It's like, all right.